Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Team Toyota of Princeton to take a look at this brand new 2025 Toyota Camry. This is the XSE with all-wheel drive. The color here is reservoir blue. We have a black leather interior. We saw the XLE all-wheel drive last week. Today we got the XSE, or the Sport Edition version of this 25 Camry. We're going to take a look at it and you can let me know. XLE, XSE, which one do you like better? Or don't you like either one and you're going to go somewhere else? You can let me know that in the comments as well. So let's dig in. Front end of this Camry XSE with the reservoir blue, the gloss black highlights on the grille. Let me know what you think. A full LED spread of lighting up front. We do have functional side air curtains. I'm in love with that. But we have the body color on the front grille. Let me know what you think about that action, making the front grille the same color as the body. Now we're going to come on over to our wheel and tire setup, where we're looking at a 19-inch dark gray machined aluminum alloy wheel, Toyota badge on the center cap. Now these wheels are wrapped in Bridgestone Turanza all-season tires, 235 on the width, a 40 series sidewall 19s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. Of course, you can get the XSE Camry in front-wheel drive, but I do like the dark gray wheels with the blue. Let me know what you think about that. Coming into our side view mirrors, color matched with LED turn signals, color matched on the front and rear door handle, left side fuel filler cap. Up top, we have a color matched roof, shark fin antenna, no sunroof. Rear end of the Camry, we have LED lighting all the way around in the back. As we move in closer, we do have the black lettering, which is an option, cost you an extra 89 bucks. We do have the gloss black deck lid spoiler, all-wheel drive hybrid electric vehicle on the right, XSE on the left, XSE on the right. Then down below, we do have a body-colored rear diffuser area, and then we do have a single-sided exhaust with dual chrome outlets. We're under the hood of this 25 Camry XSE. What do we have for a power plant? We have Toyota's 2.5-liter inline four-cylinder hybrid engine mated to an electronically controlled CVT transmission, 232 net horsepower, 163 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 44 in the city, 43 on the highway, 44 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, the XLE we saw last week, about 42 grand and change. This one is a little bit cheaper, so let's go over it. Base price for the 25 Camry XSE all-wheel drive is $36,125. Now, this vehicle has some options, which we'll go over when we take a look at the window sticker. But once you add in the options and the destination and delivery fee of $1,095 from Toyota's Georgetown, Kentucky assembly plant, we have a total MSRP from the factory of $39,777. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, up top we're going to go soft touch all the way across, and then instead of that Dynamica foofy looking cloth they had in the XLE, which I wasn't a big fan of, they're cleaned it up here with some nice leather insert. Plain perforated leather insert, nice and clean. Brushed aluminum into your door handle, looking good. Nice soft armrest. We're going to go flat black on our switchgear, but we don't have power fold mirrors. Down below, we do have a okay door pocket. And then there's our speaker for our sound system. Swinging on into the foot box. Nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. I do like the aluminum finish on the brake and accelerator. Wish that was extended over to the dead pedal. And then the floor mats are in the trunk of the car at this time. Power, we're going to have full power seat for the driver with lumbar. Power seat for the front passenger without lumbar. Black leather, looking good. And then we have a blue insert design on the leather, which I think looks very attractive. And it keeps it a very clean look. No more of that Dynamica on the seat. Nice and soft, nice forgiving bolstering. Nice clean looking interior on this XSE. Passenger door panel, same as the driver, no changes. Up on the dash, we're going to go soft touch, and then we're going to have some of this gloss black plastic design into the heat and air vent. I do like the design and how they have it integrate right into the air vent. I'm just not so sure if it should be gloss black. Let me know what you guys think. Then we have some more soft touch down here, and then glove box wise, we have a decent sized glove box. Infotainment system, we have Toyota's 12.3-inch low profile infotainment, mostly integrated into the dash, which I do like. Wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. Nav is a subscription service within the car, but with the wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, I figure most people use their phone for their maps and nav. We do have our music. We can enable the audio, turn that volume down. We have Sirius XM as well as your regular radio stations. We can Bluetooth the phone. We can go to our vehicle settings, get our climate settings, comfort settings, trip information, vehicle alert. Comfort settings right here is where you can adjust your heated steering wheel or put it on auto. You can do that within the screen or down below on the hard controls. And then we can go back, and then we can go to our regular settings where you can set up your driver profiles, set up your Wi-Fi hotspot, all that jazz, over-the-air updates. Nice and easy, piece of cake. Now we go to reverse, and we have a nice large backup camera with trajectory, nice and clear. We can either zoom out or zoom in or change our trajectory lines, depending on what you like. Nice and easy. So let me know. I think it looks good. But I haven't mentioned, you got a manual volume knob up there, push button start, dual climate, 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger, and your heated steering wheel button is right here. I'll give you a zoom up of that, where you can put it on auto, turn it on 2 stages, or turn it off. So they got you covered there, but no ventilated seats. Let me know at almost 40 grand if we should have ventilated seats in here. 2 heat and air vents, 4-way hazards. Down below, we do have a wireless charging pad, 2 USB-Cs, and HDMI, and another area for storage. Then here's the gear shift with the leather and the gator. Since we have the blue inserts here, let me know if we, and blue cross stitch, let me know if we should have continued that here. I think we should have. With the leather, this is going to take you through this ECVT. Here's our drive modes, which we'll go over when we look at our dash. Auto vehicle hold, electric emergency brake, 2 cup holders. The Toyota key fob for 25 hasn't changed. I would have liked to seen one. Lock, unlock, pop the trunk, panic button, Toyota badge. On the back, it does say Camry on it, but I think they could have done a better job updating that because they didn't do anything. Then we have soft touch with the stitching in blue. Then we open that up. We have a 12-volt and a nice area for storage. Camry steering wheel, nice leather wrap wheel, nice 10 and 2 notches. We have the Toyota badge on the horn button, round bottom wheel, but I have plenty of room getting in and out of the driver cockpit of this Camry. Plenty of room. Flat black on our switch gear where we have our telephone commands. We have controls for our digital dash. Down here we have voice commands and volume in gloss. So flat up top, gloss down below. Over here we have the controls for adaptive cruise control, as well as our safety suite controls, modes for the infotainment system, seek for your music. We do have black paddles. We can go up and down this ECVT manually if you would like. We do have our headlights and turn signals on the left, on the right, windshield wipers, and then down over here on the left side, adaptive high beams on or off, traction control off, bright and dim the dash, pop the trunk, fuel filler, and then we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel, and then we have a 12.3-inch digital dash. Looking good. Drive modes, we can go to Eco, we can go to Normal, and we can go to Sport, and then we can also, if we go back to Normal, go to EV mode. But since this isn't a plug-in, I don't know how much EV only mode you're going to get, but since the battery's too low, you're not going to get there anyway. So there's your drive modes. Now, what I do like about this is it's configurable, so you can configure the middle of the dash by using this button, and you can have theme 1, 2, or 3. And so you can choose theme 1, and now you're set. You can also move it to the right, and then you can go ahead and bring up whatever you would like to see on the right side. And then you can click over twice, go over to the left, and then bring up whatever you may want to see on the left side. So it's nicely done overall, and you can click back, go back to the middle, and you're all set. Well done. Overhead console, that's a big one. There's a spot for your shades right there. If you want your dome lighting to come on and off and open and close the door, this button that says door, push it in and leave it in. You open the door, lighting comes on, LED. Close the door, lighting will go off. SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. No roof to show you in this one. Rear view mirror, framed rear view mirror, auto dim, and home link underneath there. And then over here on our sun visor with vanity and an LED light. Does it slide? No, but you do have an extension. Getting in the back seat of the Camry, I have the seat set for my driving position. In we go. Nice and easy to get in, but if you're taller, you may need to duck down because this roof does slope down. But once I'm in, plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees at 5'11". Leather all the way down, seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. Then we have 2 heat and air vents, and down below, the USB-A and a USB-C for connectivity here in the back of this XSE Camry. And then the rear door panels, not quite the same. We have some cost-cutting, hard black plastic up top, no more leather insert, but we do still have a soft armrest. Back seating, though, we still have the leather, and then center armrest, super soft, 2 cup holders. But overall, it's very, very comfortable. Getting in the trunk of your Camry, you can pop it from the key fob, you can pop it from the dash, or you can come to the back. And right between the R and the Y in Camry, there's a button. You hit it, and up it goes. Nice and easy. Nice wide opening, 15.1 cubic feet of cargo space in the trunk of this new Camry. And here we have our all-season floor mats. We have the all-season cargo mat right here that says Camry. And then underneath here, we can pull this up. We have a jack and some more tools underneath that. You're going to see your spare tire. So thank you, Toyota, for the spare. And if you need more room and you don't have anybody in the back seats, you still have the same pull levers held over from the last generation, and you can lower the rear seats. 60-40 split. And now, you got some other larger items, you got more room. Good job. Window sticker, here we go. 25 Camry Reservoir Blue. Fuel economy estimates. Standard equipment. Options. Total vehicle MSRP. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're heading down the road in this 24 Camry XSE with the all-wheel drive. Now, I have the air on full blast in here because it's almost 90 degrees out, so if you hear that whooshing sound here on the interior, it is the air conditioning trying to cool the vehicle down, but drives well. Very similar to the XLE we saw last week, except with the XSE you're getting that sharper suspension tune for that sportiness in this one that you didn't have in the XLE. Plus the XLE had a lot more options in it than this one does. Of course, the XLE was just over 42 grand if my memory serves me right, and this one is $39,777, so let's say $40,000. The newest infotainment system, low profile, integrated into the dash. For the most part, I do like. No problem. You got your wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, you got USB-C connectivity, you have your wireless charging pad, you have heated seats, heated steering wheel, but no ventilated seats here in the XSE, at least in this one. And at 40 grand, let me know whether you think there should be ventilated seats in here as well. For me, I don't think it really matters, as personally I don't use ventilated seats anyway. We don't have the moonroof like the XLE did, so we don't have a roof in here. So some people like it, some people don't. Personally, I never use it, so I probably wouldn't care. But what I do like in here is we have the same leather trimmed interior, but we don't have that foofy cloth look on the door panel and on the dash. That was a material called Dynamica. I didn't have the word for it when I did that review on the XLE, and I like the cleaner look of this XSE on the interior better without that Dynamica material that was on the dash and on the door inserts. I think it just looks obviously more sporty, but I like a cleaner look on the interior rather than an interior that's way too busy. So let me know what you guys think about that. Now, as far as the visibility, it's same as the other vehicle, right? We got good visibility out the windshield, side view mirror, side glass, rear window, no problem. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision, all that jazz is in here as part of Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. So they got you covered on all that action. You got LED lighting up front and out back for safety, just like the XLE. So there's a lot of similarities. What I'm expecting to see a difference is I'm expecting to see a difference in how this vehicle handles with this sport tuned suspension versus the XLE that did not have that in it. But it feels good, rides well, well damped, feels good. But again, we're here in another Camry. Of course, it's top trim action with the XLE and XSE at 40 grand. Obviously, when we are able to get into a lower trim vehicle like an SE, we'll see a pretty dramatic drop in price. We'll test out our brakes. No problem, vehicle stops just fine, and now we'll take off. Here in sport mode. And the electric assist on the horsepower really gets this vehicle up and moving really well. Really, really well. So I do like how they have that deal. You're taking an engine that puts out 184 horsepower, you're bumping it to 232, and it corners really well and around the turns. So they've definitely stiffened things up, made it more fun to drive, I would say, than the XLE is, even though they're both very, very good cars to drive, and cars that make you feel confident behind the wheel. Now, they both have all-wheel drive. You can also get the Camry in front-wheel drive if you don't want to spend the extra money on the all-wheel drive. Now we'll come down here, we'll check out our turning radius in this XSE. Again, same as the XLE at 18.7 feet. So we'll give her a try. And right around we go, no problem. Piece of cake. The other guy was doing the same thing, and he's around, and off we go. And down the road we go. It really gets up and moves here in this sport mode. And now we have the paddles, so I'm going to move the gear shift to the left, and we'll see how the paddles do going through these simulated gears in this eCVT. So here we go. And it gets up and moves, but you really don't hear any shifting going on with these paddles. You can feel it slow down, but you don't hear that kind of thing that you would hear in a regular automatic transmission. But it still responds really, really well. Back to the left. Nicely done. And we're back down the road. So a more fun adaptation of this new Camry here in the XSE. But let me know. I'll put the XLE review we did last week at the end of this one, and let me know what you think about these two top level trims. Is XLE the more your vibe, or is the more sporty, cleaner looking, less chrome, less bling XSE more your vibe here in this new 25 Camry? Or is the 25 Camry not tripping your trigger and you're going somewhere else with your hard-earned money? Let me know that in the comments as well. But I do want to thank Team Toyota of Princeton for allowing the channel access to this 2025 Toyota Camry XSE all-wheel drive in Reservoir Blue for a review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.